relational database consists of multiple sheets, and these sheets can be connected to each other in the Tableau with the help of join or union. The table present in the data source can be related to each other using joins. So the four kinds of joins are inner join, outer join, left join, and right join. So in case of inner join, if you have a table, say left table and a right table, then the values which are common in between the two tables will start appearing into our resultant table. In case of full join, if a table A and B, if both have the values, then all the values corresponding to the two tables will start appearing. In case of left join, the values which are there in the left table and its corresponding values in the right table, that will appear. If there are values in right table which don't have any matching ID in left table, then they will be excluded from this set. In case of right join, all the values of the right table and those values of the left table which have a connection with the right table will appear. If there are values in left table which don't have any corresponding ID to the left table, right table, they will be left in the data set. So I think when I walk you through this example, you will understand this in a better way. So in our table 1, just a second, I'll show you the original table. Understanding joins is of importance in this Tableau and what all data analytics languages you learn, because in data analytics you'll have to play with data, you'll have to play with data from various data sources, so you must know how to connect those data sources together. Okay, so I've got this table which is table 2 and this table 1. So in table 1 I have A11, A12, B11, B12, C11, C12 and D11, D12. Whereas in case of table 2, I have values A11, A12 which are there in the table 1 as well. Then I have E11, E12 which are not there in table 1. Then I have D11 and D12 which is again there in table 2. So if we talk about the values of table 1, then in table 1, B11, B12 and C11, C12 are there which are not present in this table. Similarly, in this table there is E11 and E12 which is not present in table 1. Now, when we go into our Tableau public and see the two connections. So right now there is inner join. So the common values in both the tables were A11, A12, B11, B12 and D11, D12. So it's appearing that both in both the tables the common values are shown. Now if we change this join, now over here right now this join is driving on each table. We'll drive the join to employee ID so that it works based on employee IDs. Just a sec. We have said that over here we want the tables to be matched based on the employee IDs only. Okay, so tables are joined based on employee IDs. So in both the tables, A11, A12 and D11, D12 values were there. So we have got in the inner join, we have got these four values. Now if we do left join, then you remember that in table 1 there were B11, B12 and C11, C12 as well, which were not there in table 2. So what we see over here is for B11, B12 and C11, C12, I've got the values from table 1, but their corresponding values are not there in table 2. So the table 2 corresponding values will be null. Similarly, had it been a right of join, then the values in table 2 for E11 and E12, these were extra in table 2 which were not there in table 1. So the combined data source will look like this. If I do full outer join, then all the rows in both the tables, both the Excel sheets will appear. So in this way I get total of 10 rows which have both B11, B12, C11, C12. These were the rows which were there in table 1 and not in table 2, and so its corresponding value for table 2 will be null. Similarly, in table 2 we had E11, E12 which were not there in table 1, so the corresponding values to these two E11 and E12 employee ID for table 1 will be null. So in this way we can establish the kind of join we want to establish between two data sources and create visualization between two values. So for ease, for explaining it to you at once, since it's an initial phase of you people in learning Tableau, I'll take inner join. So we have taken inner join. Now In case we wish to add some more data source, we can do it from here. And in case we wish to remove a particular data source, rename it, edit the connection which you want to replace this value with some other file, you can do that. And sometimes we place files from one folder to another. So Tableau searches for the same reference. So in that case, you can edit the connection. Now we'll go to the sheet. Okay. Now in this sheet, what we see is if in terms of age, we wish to see that what's the monthly salary of people, we can do that. If I wish to plot only the monthly salary, I can do so. If you wish to plot monthly salary with age, you can do so. So in this way, we see that it has created bins actually. So what we see is people in the age range 0 to 30 years, their average salary lies from supposedly say 11K to around 20K. The people in age range from 0 to 35 years, their salary lies somewhere between 20K to 35K. So in this way, we can plot a basic visualization. As per our data, system is suggesting that what all other data, what all other visualizations we can do. So over here, it's suggesting us that we can make a tree map as well. So if I click over here, then it shows that for the people in the monthly salary bin of say $64,000, the age is around 61 years. The people having monthly salary of say $54,000, their average age is around 57 years. People having salary of around $11,000, their average age is 30 years, and people having salary of $21,000, their average age is 35 years. So in this way, you can go for the kind of visualization the system is suggesting you, or you can select your own visualizations as well. You can add colors. So these were the basic graphs which you could make. So I'll be wishing to create a bar chart. Just a sec. Okay, this is the bar chart. I would want it to. Now you can change the rows and columns like this. You can swap them. Okay, this way. Now, if we wish to do sorting in this dataset, we can do so. But right now we have covered the type of joins. Now next, we'll see that how can we do data sorting. Means how can we sort data in our Tableau worksheet. So data sorting in Tableau can be done in two ways. One is quick sort and one is sorting by parameters. And then we can also do sorting by fill. Then there is manual sorting. So I'll cover that. Now, if I wish to do sorting,